back. I know I haven't been on here in a long time. I'm working on that to get on here more often. But I was called to come on here because I had a dream, which I feel was a message for the collective and also for myself. So I wrote down some notes because I am not good with telling stories in chronological order. I know that about my goddamn self, okay? And so yeah. So basically I just kind of want to start with the dream. So in the dream I was time traveling with some people that I knew. But it started off with this lady placing this fat whale over a city, and it was causing like chaos and stuff. And so the people that I knew were like conscious people, and me, first it was just me and him, and then this other lady, she was like in black and white, and she showed us how to time travel. And us time traveling, we were time traveling through our energy. So we were powering up like this little tablet looking thing with our energy. I don't know if you ever meditated and you like felt that feeling in your heart. So basically that's what we was doing. We were building that up, and that was powering up the screen so we can time travel. So yeah, so we were time traveling and we were collecting conscious people. Now, when we was collecting these conscious people, we wasn't like doing we just knew exactly who the fuck these people were. And yeah, and so in that dream I ended up telepathically communicating with another man, because I was asking one man, I was asking him, did we have to, because we were about to time travel again. We were rounding people up. Me and the guy had went to a different place, and we were rounding people up, and we were in this room, and I was asking him, should I bring a bag, blah, blah, blah. And so he was telling me, yeah. But while he was telling me that, in the back of my mind, I already knew what I was finna grab. So exactly what I was finna grab, this other man came up and gave me the bag that I was finna grab that I put in my head. Now, mind you, y'all, this is a little side note. I was trying to telepathically communicate again and get him to go back and give me some clothes because I needed some more clothes. So, boom, that happened. So, that's just a brief synopsis of what the dream was about. So, basically, a whale can symbolize communication, psychic ability, self-examination, creativity, and intuition. Now, this dream was not just for the collective, it was also for myself. So, yeah, so whales represent the element of water, the throat chakra, communication, speaking. So, and intuition, and so that kind of like stuck out to me because number one, this whale was outside of its elements. Okay, it was outside of its element. Little fun fact: when whales die, they bloat up because of all the acid and stuff that's in their body. They blow up and they will pop and they can kill you. That's just a little side note, fun fact. But yeah. So the fact that it was out of its element, okay, it's dead. Number one, communication that tells me that all these things that it symbolizes, this shit is dead. Okay, and it is causing chaos, right? And so I want to kind of make a side note too, because communication, psychic ability, self-examination, and creativity and intuition. So for melanated people, the sun powers up. The sun basically likes I'm trying to. So it activates DNA coding for melanated beings. So Bill Gates is working with some people to cover up the sun, and China just recently built their own fake sun that gets hotter than the sun we have now. Okay, that's just a little, okay, keep your eyes open. So, yeah, so for the collective, I feel like we are about to be cut off. Like they are preparing to cut us off from our communication, our source, the sun. Like we are energy. We are sun people. So yeah, so that was something that stuck out to me. Also, whales represent awareness and intuition, and the fact that we were gathering people, light people, I feel like this was for the light people collective as well. I mean, the collective is a collective. We all here together. So yeah, so to just be more aware, get more in tune with yourself, yeah, and just be more aware and on point of what's going on in this world and what's going on with yourself and the messages that you're getting. I feel like a lot of people are receiving messages right now. And for me, it meant that I was cutting off my communication because I had started seeing 666, but in a way, it was sending me messages that I needed to get back into alignment because I had fell out of alignment. And it was telling me that I needed to get back into alignment. Like, I stopped doing the daily routines that I usually do. You know what I'm saying? Like meditating and stuff like that. Really being in tune and paying attention to how I'm feeling, the dreams I'm getting. I like to do my tarot cards. Doing that, I hadn't even stopped doing that. But just really being in tune with myself and the messages that I be receiving. Like, even sometimes when I'm channeling messages, you know, I wasn't doing that. So I had got out of alignment with what, you know, with myself. So I was cutting myself off of I was out of my element. I was not in alignment. So that was the message for me. Yes. Yeah. Also, it can represent like emotion, like needing emotional healing, because, you know, it's water deals with emotions. It's out of its element, so we're not dealing with certain emotions. So for me, it was me not dealing with certain emotions and needing to take a pause and really gain clarity from what I'm feeling, instead of trying to what I do is I would do a thing where I would just dip. Like, I would just dip, especially if I feel like if it's coming dear to my heart, like, I get like a little frightened and I dip because I hate to be abandoned about the situation. So anyways, that's for me. But also yeah, so representing emotional healing, what I got from that was that we just being controlled by emotions. You know what I'm saying? We're being stringed by our emotions constantly. Like, we are lacking emotional awareness. Like, listen to the music we listen to. They talk about, you know, fuck love, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this happened, like, fuck that. Like, we not having no type of intelligent conversations about our emotions or why something happened, because nothing is happening to you, it's happening for you. We don't hear music about that, okay? We hear music about not dealing with emotions. I don't talk about shit. I just face a blunt and vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's childish. Like, that's childish. But we are being controlled by emotions. And look at the vast majority of people listen to this music, agree with these things. You know what I'm saying? Even the youth is out their fucking mind. They don't even have fucking guidance or leadership. You'll find here and there kids who are in tune with themselves, but it is very rare. Like, it's a lot of fucking robots out here. Like, it's crazy. And so, yeah, and also with the communication, okay, so yeah, a lot of stuff to feel your emotions. Right, and so allowing yourself to feel your emotions doesn't mean that you allow your emotions to control you. This means that you allow yourself to feel your emotions so you can interpret it and understand how you're being affected and what this is and what this means for you, so that you can move forward. And if it comes about again, you could know how to deal with it. Okay, so boom, that was for me also, and a message for the collective. I'm looking at my notes. Okay, yeah, so the fact that the lady came in black and white, and right, she came in black and white, and she came to show us how to time travel. And the whale is black and white. So black and white so sometimes for people with the spirit animal totem, they could be people that are like, it ain't no gray area with them. Either it's the truth or it's not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that stuck out to me. Which would make sense why the lady would have black and white. It's just black and white. Either it's the truth or it's not. And she came and guided us. So that kind of told me about a connection that I'm making that is being divinely guided. So I'm just going to follow and trust in that. That was for me. And part of it was, hold on. Yeah, so a little random message that I got though, and doing this too. Truth seekers should be aware that even though they feel less confident sometimes, they give off a very confident energy. Yeah, and so this animal, something that stuck out was this animal is a predator. This is a predator. So, it kind of like predators show you that you weak. You know, where you weak at. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like you to pray, you weak in some areas. So for me, it was the connection, showing me where I was weak, and just really, yeah, just showing me where I was weak. It was just kind of making me think. It was making me think and analyze and be aware of myself more. And for the collective, I feel like whatever this is, maybe somebody might be going through something. Maybe somebody might be feeling like they cut off. Maybe somebody might be feeling like a block of some sort. And that's okay, because it's showing you where you need to work. What do you need to work on? What area do you need to work? What area do you need to work on? Okay. So then, let me look at my bullet points. Yeah. And also for me, it was definitely, to speak my truth. To just kind of speak my truth, because I was doing videos and stuff like that, and then I had just stopped, you know, and then I had, I just stopped. I just really stopped. Like, I had information, but I was not speaking on what I knew. I was not acting on what I knew, or acting on what I feel, or trusting in myself, or having the confidence to really trust in myself. And so that ends, okay, to motherfucking day, tomorrow, the next day after that, and the day after, okay? We're done with that, okay? We're done with that. So, yeah, that was a message for me also. With the truth, the black and white, the whale, communication, speaking your truth. Also, a message that I feel like was for the collective was the fact that whales do speak languages, right? And depending on the location of the whale, how they was brought up, they do speak different languages. So another whale might run into another one, and it'd be like us running into if you don't speak Spanish, a Spanish person. You don't speak German, a German motherfucker. That's how it be for them, like in the water. And so, whales be brought up like that, and they can be very stern in their beliefs, their culture, and how they were raised, so much so to the point where they won't even have babies outside of they flock. I don't even know what you call them. Like, do you call them a flock? Okay, outside their group of whale, they won't have a baby with another group of whale that speak a different language, hunt differently, and play differently, right? Because they are so stern in their cultural beliefs and how they were raised up, right? And this could be this could be something for somebody, a message for somebody to, because sometimes people can find the truth about themselves and about something in this world and realize that what they were taught is not true. Okay, it's not truth, and that they understand that it's not true, and they understand that this is all their family knew, so this is what they went off, and they did the best they could, right? But this is something else. This is something that I've learned, something new that I've learned, and this is truth, and they want to act on that, but sometimes people get stuck in how their family gonna think about it, what they gonna feel about it. This is different. This is, you know what I'm saying, being accepted in a family, and you know, it's just a message to stand in your truth regardless of what the fuck somebody what your family think, what the next person think, the man down the street, your cousin, your auntie, your sister, your brother. Do you, like, stand in your truth. You have to be your top 1%. You'll never be happy. I mean, that's just, you'll never be happy. Like, I don't give a fuck what it is. If you don't do you, be you, you'll never be happy. But it's okay. It's okay to change rules. It's okay to make a change, right, in a healthy direction. They might not understand now. That's not for them. It's for you. This is your job. This is your, and this goes back to breaking generational curses, right? Breaking generational curses. This is up to you. You know what I'm saying? This is up to you to stand up and make that change, do different, act different, change this DNA coding, so that when you pass something down to your family, you know, your kids, they kids, we are elevating and growth. We are growing. We are not staying stagnant. And I know it could be a hard battle to fight, but 555 on the clock. Y'all got it. Y'all got it for sure. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. So yeah, I know sometimes that could definitely be hard. I felt like that changing. I felt like that when I was on my spiritual journey. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even I told my friend, like, you know, I'm not, what did I tell? I just let her know, you know, I'm into spirituality. I'm not into reading the Bible. I don't subscribe to it. And, you know, I just let her know because I know, you know, that she a Christian, and, you know, and I know how people take their faith. I know I take what I believe in serious, and I know how people feel about tarot or some of the things I may talk about. They may call it witchcraft, or they may think I'm evil. They may think that I'm some type of demonic being. And so I just want to be upfront with motherfuckers, because I hate for a motherfucker to slap me. You know what I'm saying? And I know how I feel about it. I just want to be honest and upfront about it. And we can go from there. I mean, I did feel like, dang, am I going to lose a friend when I did that? But I still had to do what was best for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still just got to do what's best for you and what you feel, regardless. So, yeah. So, I think that's about it. That kind of sums it up for the dream interpretation. I think so. I think I had hit on something about the telepathic communication. Yeah, and I just feel like with time traveling and gathering those people, I feel like a lot of light workers are about to start to come together. A lot of seekers are about to start coming together. We are communicating telepathically through these dreams. I have got to the point where I could recognize a soul in my dream, and it could have a different face. So that's some raw shit for me. Honestly, that's just raw as hell, okay? That's raw as hell for me. But no, for real. But I do feel like the light workers are telepathically communicating, and a lot of people even be on the same realm of thought when it comes to time traveling. So the fact that, you know, we may not know each other, but we still be coming up with the same idea of how we time traveling or what's gonna happen, or how the world is being affected, because a lot of people have spoke on the world emotions being affected, being inflicted with fear. And definitely because fear is what stops people from standing in their truth. Fear of not being accepted. But yeah, a lot of people are saying that's what they seeing. Hypnotherapists, that's what they seeing. Like, we not all on the same realm of thought and coming to the same conclusion for no reason. I feel as though we're all going to start to, 1919 was on the clock, but we're all starting to connect. So that's all I have. Thank you. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Okay. In the rough, but I hope I'm crystal clear. Feel me, but don't interfere.